Yes, okay.
Now the
This is
Reedy
the
Ride
infomercial. I'd like to introduce you to the 2016 version of the Reedy Ride. Model.
This is its UK launch.
Yeah, this is the UK launch, it's the European launch of the Reedy Ride. So this is a specially designed bareback pad that fits easily to any horse.
That's you.
That's you, Phil.
It is made out of some sort of really special, pretty thick, only able to find in New
Handcrafted
Zealand.
in China.
No, this is a handcrafted, and only inside, in New Zealand you can find this special kind of underlay stuff, which is pretty cool. Covered with polar fleece. It is very soft. Is it soft? Feel how soft it is? So
Is that soft?
super soft. It's pretty thick, but it's got a lot of, it's not thick and puffy like sponge that then compresses down. It's actually really comfy and good to sit on. I'm actually doing an infomercial because I just think these things are really the best thing. They're so cool. I mean, obviously we ride in saddles all the time, but we start all our horses bareback, and I ride bareback loads, and it's so good for you to ride bareback. I rode no saddle for ages, like, I don't know, 8 years or something, and I went and jumped on my friend's horse and rode in a saddle, and I thought it would be terrible, but actually I could ride way better than I could the last time I rode in a saddle. So they're really good for developing a really good seat and getting your connection really good. Really good for getting leg position right. You know, sometimes in your stirrups aren't quite right and you end up with a funny leg position because your stirrups are too far forward, or you know, that type of thing. Kind of combats that. And yeah, they're brilliant. And this is a little bit thicker in the front than it is in the back.
But wait, there's more.
Wait, there's more, exactly.
Buy one and get 5 free.
He hasn't had this before and he's free, so I'm going to make sure he's kind of happy with it. He looks relatively happy. Some horses will sniff stuff, but you don't have to make it so that they sniff it. But if he does it, it's cool, isn't it? It's nice. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and rub him with it a bit and then pop it on him. So what it's got is, it's got a front do-up thing, like that. What is it?
Blowing in the wind.
Yeah, okay. And an under-do-up thing like this. And neither of these have to be done up very tight because, you know, they kind of counteract each other a bit, you know. It can't go sideways because it's got this one. It can't go forward and back because it's got this one, and this one keeps it from, you know, flopping up. So it means that just like a rug or something that you might put them out in, I mean, I'll tack up my horses. I might leave this on while I go in for lunch, you know, before we do something else. Our guys do, like, I don't know, a couple of hours session with some kids, and then they have some time off, they might do another one. They're not in strenuous work, they're like this, you know. So he now is not in work, he's just hanging out with us. He's kind of relaxed. I wouldn't count this as work time. This is just hanging out with the humans that he's kind of comfortable with time. So this is pretty good for that, and it doesn't, yeah, it's pretty good. If you want to, I should have actually put one under there, but just to keep it clean. But if you, you know, if you get a super skinny horse, you can put extra ones underneath to keep it
Like a saddle blanket.
Yeah, like saddle blankets or pads, or I've got some of those kind of big pads with the wither cut out that build you up everywhere else except the wither. It makes the wither seem smaller. And you can just tuck them underneath them and they stay under there pretty good. So they're quite cool.